I'm gonna show you what I do to get ready if I'm trying to be a little bit extra but not too extra. If I was being really lazy in myself like on the daily, I would literally leave my hair like this and let it dry with some curl spray, but today I'm gonna be using this. And then I'll also use these rollers that I got from Amazon. I'll link them in the description. I don't do my makeup first because then I'm just gonna sweat it all off, but I am gonna put Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother in. This one's a leave-in reparative styling cream that eliminates frizz, nourishes, and protects. I think people say use number 3. I'm not really that familiar with Olaplex, but this is the one I have right now, so I'm gonna put, let's say, a very small amount to damp hair. Okay, and then I left my hair to dry a bit. Like, it's not soaking, it's like pretty decently dry. Yeah, I'm just gonna rub that between my hands and apply it. Make sure to use heat protectant. I'm using the AG Hair Care Deflect. It's the Color Care line, because this Revlon thing actually like burns your hair. No offense to Revlon, but my smoke alarm will go off when I use this. Just using like a paddle brush. I'm just gonna section it off with the end of this, because when you put the rollers in, if you don't section it off properly, it's actually really hard to maneuver it. So then take a little claw clip and just clip it at the top of your head. This is what I have left over. You can kind of see how dry my hair is. It's definitely not super wet, so that's kind of where you want to be at. Guys, my Revlon is literally broken, so I'll show you another way, which I never do, so I'm probably really bad at. But so instead of the Revlon, we're gonna use this big rolling brush and a blow dryer. This is definitely a lot harder than using the Revlon, because the Revlon you just need one hand, whereas this I have to like use both, which wish me luck. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna roll it away from my face. I brush it a couple times, and then while I'm blow drying, I'll keep doing that. While I have this, I'm going to take my biggest roller, which is this purple one, and a little clip. Then I'm going to take it, wrap it around, and just roll it away from my face. And people say these stick by themselves, but they don't really, so I just use a clip. And try to secure it like on top where the hair is coming from the root, because then it'll keep it higher up. So just like that. And that's kind of the gist. You do that throughout your whole head. I'll quickly do the rest of this bottom section, but instead of going that way, I'm just gonna go this way. I'm just gonna go away from my face again, roll it. You guys get the idea. And then I'll be back with the next section. So now I let down the rest of the section. I think the thinner the sections, the easier, especially if you're using like a rolling brush. Also, don't forget to periodically spray hairspray, because you want the shit to stay right. And we're just gonna do the same thing over and over again. So I'll be back when it's all done. Before I do the rest of my head, I'm just gonna show you guys how to do the front. So I'm taking a smaller rolly brush like this, and then this is the motion we're gonna take. So, and we want to just roll it back away from our face, upwards. And I'm just gonna leave it like that for a few seconds. Take it out, see how voluminous it is. And then I take the smallest rollers, so these blue ones. Anyways, that's how it will look. I'm just gonna give it a little spray, and then I'll go on to do this last and final section. So let's go. So I know I look pretty crazy. It's pretty messy, to be honest. But yeah, just hairspray. I'm gonna leave this in my hair while I do my makeup, and ready to move on to makeup. I'm going to start off with my Zobaji Tilbury moisturizer. It's called the Daily Power Defense. This is my all-time favorite. I know it's a little bit pricey, but it is a really, really good moisturizer. And Dr. Zawabashi says this is the one product that everybody needs in their skincare routine because it actually fights against free radicals in the air, and it does so much more than just a moisturizer. It has retinol in it, a really low percentage. It is a good moisturizer for sure. Recently, I've been doing this combo. This is the Jane Ardell Glow Time Full Coverage Mineral BB Cream, and then I use the Flawless Filter in shade number 3, and I mix those two together. I haven't really been doing primer recently. First, I take some Flawless Filter, put that all over the cheeks, and then I squeeze some of this on the brush. Then I mix the two. I just dab, 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 dab. Make sure to blend it out all over your neck and your ears. Also, this is a mosquito bite, so definitely a little inconvenient. I'll tap it out. Just poked my eye. Okay, and then I use the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium sand. I put one dot there, and then on any spots. I take this mini little, I don't know what you'd call this, but this type of brush, and then I just dab. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, by the way. I probably make such weird faces when I'm doing this. Apologize in advance for the weirdness. And I put them around my nose. Sometimes that gets red. And then you can already see how the coverage is pretty good. And just from this alone, it's pretty good. I know Flawless Filter doesn't have that much coverage, so that's why I mix it with this. But this is like a little secret product that I feel like no one really knows about. Yeah, definitely try it out. And it's mineral makeup, so it's like good for your skin. Then I use the Hourglass Veil. This is like the mini travel size, so it's like really hard to get it out. I don't really bake, I just take a powder brush, place under my eye, and in any oily spots. I take the KKW medium contour in the second shade, and then I don't actually directly put it on. I roll it up a bit. I take my Real Techniques bronzer brush, and then I just dab, and then I kind of hit it on the back of my hand to just get off the excess. I think I'm kind of scared of cream contour, that's why. I would rather place it higher rather than lower. And I don't go too close to the center of my face. I dab rather than rub, because then basically like all the foundation comes off if you don't dab. And then I like to put some right here to make my cheekbone pop out a bit. See how it kind of like accentuates? So once I'm done with that guy, I then take my Rare Beauty liquid blush in Joy. What I do, I don't know if this is gross or not, but I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills setting spray and I just use the top of its lid. It's my little palette because I get like scared to put too much of this on because it's really easy to use too much. I take a little stippling brush like this and I just blend it all on top of this lid. And then I kind of smell it. I don't put it on the apples of my cheeks. Actually, it depends what kind of look I'm going for. If I'm going for like the sun-kissed natural look, I go everywhere. If I'm trying to be like sculpted, I just go right here and just stipple that. And see like how good of a amount comes on when you put it on something else instead of putting it directly on your cheek. Let me show you guys how much I actually put on. Like literally the smallest amount. So now I'm taking my Nars Laguna mini bronzer and that same Real Techniques contour brush, and then I'm just gonna go over wherever that cream bronzer was. I'll do a little bit on my forehead just to warm my face up. I hope this turns out good because I'm literally like not looking in a mirror. A little bit on my chin, and then we do nose contour. Low key, I can't do this on camera, so I'm gonna do it in the mirror and come back. This is how the nose contour is looking currently. I know it's dark, I know it's a little intense, and I'm just gonna blend this out. I'm not gonna try to move it around too much because then what's the point of doing it when you're taking it all off? Kind of go in with my fingers or a beauty blender, but I don't have one right now. The fingers really do melt it in because it has heat, so this brush actually worked really well for the nose contour, not gonna lie. We're looking pretty cute. I'm gonna kind of also go over it with a little bit of the bronzer just to make sure it's all set in place. Nice. Quickly to set the blush, I'm going in with the Becca, it's like a trio. They don't have it anymore, but it has these shades, and then I go in with this like brownie one and then this bright pink one. I just set the blush so it doesn't move throughout the day. And if you set it like this, it will literally stay forever. I put a little bit on the other parts of my face too, just to tie it all together. Then I'm going in with this Tarte palette. This is literally so old, but I still love it. Same as like the Too Faced Peach palette. I use that a lot too. I'm gonna go in with this transition shade called Latte. I don't do this every day, by the way. This is kind of glam for me. And then I'm just gonna do my crease and tie it in with that bronzer on the side. Okay, so lately I've been taking this dark on this type of brush and just placing it near my lash line. It doesn't need to be precise. I'm gonna blend this out just like that, really natural. And then I take a fluffy brush and kind of just blend that out. Gonna go in with the little angled brush with the darkest color and do some liner. And I like to do the inner corner a bit. Just kind of gives a smoky look, but nothing too much. And then I like to swipe it up like this, just to give it a natural wing. I also want to take that same brown brush, kind of wipe it off a bit, and then go under just to tie it in together. I'm just gonna curl the lashes. Maybe I should have a mirror for this. I don't want to rip them out. They already got ripped out enough from extensions. And I use telescopic. This is what the brush looks like. Just wiggle. Everybody does a weird face when they're doing mascara. So I kind of like to pull them to this outer corner a bit. Give more of a catty vibe. And under. And that's how the eyes look. Eyebrow time. So I use this soap I got from a natural food store called Palm. I spray some of my setting spray. 1 squirt. I take my Anastasia eyebrow brush. Kind of go in there. I try not to get it too wet. I don't like to make them too intense. And then I go in with the base of it and kind of press it down. And then it also gets really goopy with this soap sometimes, or any soap I've noticed. So I don't want to put like too much on because then you can really see it. They're not twins, but they're cousins for sure. Who else's nose just starts running when they do their makeup? Like it never runs, but when I do my makeup it does. Let's go in with the setting spray now. I hold it like that far away. Lately I've been using this highlighter which I randomly found in our drawer. It's Stila and it's called Kitten. It's like kind of creamy, I guess. And then a little dot at the tip of the nose. And then I put it at the bridge as well, just to guide your eyes down. And it kind of makes it look like this part's lower. If you want your nose to look more pointed up, place the highlighter a little bit higher on your tip. This is my Holy Grail lip liner. It's from the drugstore. Do I even know the brand? I think it's Milani, and it's called All Natural No. 4. It's the perfect nude, and if you like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, this lip liner literally matches it perfectly. I've been rounding my lip up at the top recently. Like instead of defining the peak, just been going over it. And I've been overextending the top lip a bit. And I think it gives a really cute look. And then just normally lining the bottom, rub it together. And then recently I've been using the Clinique Black Honey Almost Lipstick. It looks super dark, but it's actually not once you put it on. You can see the difference already. It's really cute. It kind of just gives some life to your lips and it feels so nice. And the lips are done. Oh yeah, I guess I sometimes fill my eyebrows in a bit. Let me see how they look today. I think they're fine. So this is my little natural glam makeup look. I'm gonna take out the hair now with you guys. There's gonna be a lot of clips to take out and a lot of rollers. It might take a little bit of time. Let me take out the clips and then I'll be right back. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's take these out. They kind of hurt a bit, not gonna lie. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out because I did it with the blow dryer instead of the Revlon things. Ow. Okay, let's not start with that one. Start with the front, maybe. Love that for me. Owie. What tells you this is kind of painful? These ones really hurt because they've been tangled up from the beginning. Right, we're already looking big and voluptuous. Okay. This one is messed up. How did I even do this? Okay, we got her out. And the grand reveal. Hair in every crevice. Okay, she's definitely big right now. I think she'll calm down. So even though it's huge, you just gotta leave it because if you start brushing it too much, it will just like diffuse the whole thing, and like what's the point of that? Like your hair will naturally drop with gravity throughout the day. I'm gonna let it be for maybe like 30 minutes. But for now, this is the hair that came out using the blow dryer and the curlers. Really voluminous. I love it. The front is interesting, but I still like it. It's pretty cute, I guess. But yeah, makeup, the hair. This is it. I'm gonna clean up, get dressed, and then I'll be back for the final grand finale look. It's not that crazy, but yeah, you get what I mean. Hey guys, I moved to my room, but this is the hair after a couple hours. As you can see, it's a lot more chill now. It's just kind of still voluminous and still cute, but it's not as huge and crazy as it was before. But yeah, and this is also the makeup after a couple hours. That's about it for this video. If you guys liked it, if you guys have any questions about anything, please put it in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really means so much to me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!